How's it going, Laser Bruce's up? Bobby Sixkilla and welcome back to Paradise Killer. Now, in the last episode we started the trials and that all went pretty well. We've got a guilty verdict on every single one. I felt bad about the Crimson Acid one though. We're going to continue the trials today and probably end the game. This will probably be the last episode, but we'll see what happens. For this case file, we're doing the second Holy Seal. The council constructed a doorway to a plateau in space. The dreadful monuments there are used to open the second Holy Seal. Lady Love dies. What is the second Holy Seal and how was it breached? Take us for a holiday to the land of truth. Let us sip cocktails of fact on the beach of justice. With the help of KHX, the council constructed a puzzle-based monument system on a plateau on a desolate planet outside of our solar system. The door in the council building acts as a portal to this antique part of space.
Got it.
The obelisks on the beach provide the solution to the puzzle and are activated using KHX's key, or Starlight. The key carries a protocol which handshakes with the obelisk nightmare computer. Starlight can crack it. We already have a confession. Lydia and Sam breached the seals. Is that the whole truth, or does another truth lurk here? There is more truth to find. Investigator, please review your case file and confirm who you wish to accuse. Yuri. We need to talk about Yuri. Oh, and witness as well. Yeah, discarded space helmet, obelisk. Alright, let's do Yuri again. See, we already know about Sam and Lydia. I believe Yuri had a plan to get through the seal. I thought you were supposed to be an investigation freak. You got nothing on me. You said that last time.
Crime cannot hide.
The nightmare computer attached to the obelisk shows that Yuri accessed it. This means that he knows the secret of the second Holy Seal and had the data key from KHX. That doesn't prove anything, freak. It doesn't mean I went through the seal. He's right.
Show me your truth.
Yuri slipped up under questioning and admitted to knowing the details about the second seal. Something you'd only know if you went through the seal. Just using the obelisk doesn't mean you would know what is on the other side of the door of the council building. You would have to step through it to find out. That doesn't prove he was in there last night. It doesn't prove that he used the key. Someone could have told him what the inside of the second seal looks like.
Show me your truth.
I have a bad feeling about this.
The council have to traverse the plateau in space and use astronaut helmets to do so. One had been discarded outside the entrance to the second seal.
Paradise
The same pink petals that Yuri wears in his hat were found in the same spot.
What are you talking about?
Is this a joke, petals? Is that all you got, freak?
Show me your truth.
I can break Yuri's alibi. Tell me about Yuri's alibi. He claims he was in the celebratory gardens directing the fairy woman. The architect said she saw him earlier in the evening as he left to perform his duties. Do you have anything that contradicts this?
Paradise feels wrong.
Lydia told me that Yuri was unreachable for a period of time around the time of the murder.
Got it.
Yuri claims that a byproduct of the burst from the reality folding drive. There have been instances of that.
The facts and the truth.
At the precise time when the entire council were murdered, a troubling coincidence that points to a truth.
Dare you?
A coincidence proves nothing.
When love dies.
It doesn't have to. All I have to show is there is a gap in your alibi. Gaps breed possibility, and there is a possibility that you weren't where you say you were. Your alibi relies on an unprovable coincidence. There were no other reports of communication blackouts, and past occurrences of them are extremely rare. The court agrees. Yuri Knight's alibi is broken.
Show me your truth.
I have nothing to present. Alright, are you ready? The truth proves...
The court finds Yuri guilty.
When love dies.
Is this part of your orders, Yuri?
Other facts. Crime is repulsive.
Does this have anything to do with Carmelina's child? What child?
I have a
The truth lies within her alibi. You need to disprove Carmelina's alibi, investigator.
Your job.
That had nothing to do with the dreadful events of last night. I was at Witness's apartment all night until we were summoned by Judge for the crisis meeting. That's true, the building logs confirm her entry time at 9 PM and her exit after the murder. Are you able to disprove it? Witness stepped out on his balcony for 5 minutes to take a call from Akiko. Carmelina was unaccounted for in those 5 minutes. It takes more than 5 minutes to get to the council building, commit a crime and return, doesn't it? And the building logs would have registered her returning.
Sorry.
That's true.
Crime is
When
repulsive.
Carmelina architected the island, she constructed a network of trans-dimensional corridors that allow her to move across the island in an instant.
Do your job.
That is absolute nonsense. Secret trans-dimensional corridors? Are you serious? Is the truth really hiding in these bizarre facts?
Is this a fact?
I found Carmelita's son hidden in a vault on the mountain. His name is Yacht, and he'd given me this key which unlocks the corridors. From this vault, the corridors connected to Witness's apartment and the council building.
The facts and the truth.
In the 5 minutes Witness was out on the balcony taking a call, Carmelita could use the corridor to get to the council building. This is a shocking revelation. Can you prove it? Starlight can verify my movements. User LLD travel between the exits of these corridors in 0.021% of the time it would take on foot.
What?
This is all a lie, the investigator cooked up. I have verified Starlight's data. Lady Love Dies is telling the truth. Why not create a corridor straight into the penthouse?
Don't like this.
I don't believe you can make a corridor if you don't know the destination. Carmelina's never been to the penthouse, so she couldn't make a corridor to it. There is a corridor leading from outside the penthouse back to Yate's vault. I believe he has inherited his mother's power to make corridors and escaped back to his room by making a corridor. I never expected anything like this, Lady Love Dies. Carmelina had a window of opportunity and used it to travel via her secret corridors, get Yate and deposit him at the council building. Carmelita went into isolation 25 years ago. Why? No one knows.
Crime is repulsive.
She claimed it was to work on a new project, but no one in the Syndicate ever saw what the result was. I think she had a child in secret. Who's the father? Aiz Kiwami. He and Yate had the same blood. Had? Aiz took his own life years ago. Yate killed himself when I found him. Why? We'll get to that later, Judge. That sounds like a conspiracy. Yes. Architect Carmelina's alibi is broken. I took Carmelina's pet killer through the seal.
Don't test.
You took Yate through the seal. What a revelation. And the rest of the seals, I delivered the killer to the penthouse. Can you prove that? I'm going down anyway. The third seal was a bloodlock. Yate has council blood. Yes, he does. Aiz Kiwami. Shit's all unraveling now. She got herself a killer that could bypass the seal.
Is this a fact?
And the fourth seal?
Or a truth?
You need to have godliness for that one. She took godflesh from Crying Grudge and fused it into Yate. The barrier opened right up. We knew about that.
This is nonsense.
I did no such thing. What happened after that? Crying Grudge even told us that. The kid was supposed to kill everyone at the second seal would leave him locked in the penthouse. I waited for him to finish. The council were just coming out of their meditation, so they should have all gone down easily. Then I heard gunshots and the kid came limping out, created some kind of magic portal in the wall and disappeared. You're suddenly cooperative?
Insufferable.
I've been played. Carmelina messed up and now I'm going to get a bullet for it. If I'm going down, so is she. What about Henry? Was he part of the plan? Of course. He was the scapegoat, set up to look like the killer years ago. What about the blood in Henry's stomach? After the kid disappeared, I went to get blood from the council. I bottled it and made Henry drink it outside. It was supposed to be the perfect cover. I only grabbed a bit of blood. It was everywhere. I don't know what it was, but there was something weird in the shadows of that room. Yuri has confessed and Henry's alibi is broken.
Paradise feels wrong.
Anything to say, Carmelita?
I am the
You
leader.
sniveling little sevens, I'm trying to achieve perfection. I created Perfect 25. This is how you repay me? You'll make me sick. You turn on each other as soon as it aids you.
Is this a fact?
Did you create a child to kill the council? Don't dare to accuse me, freak. I have nothing to say to you.
Court finds Lydia guilty.
Lydia guilty for a confessed involvement 2 days ago. Didn't we already have that one? Wasn't she already guilty? Okay. Lady Love Dies. While you're in here, you do not have to... Okay. That was a whole lot of shit that just went down. I'm surprised Carmelita didn't get found guilty just then, though. Who opened the third seal? Your third seal is a blood lock, coded to the blood of the council members. Now you find out who opened the lock on the night of the murder. It was Yate. Someone breached the third holy seal and took a step away from innocence towards crime. Please bring us a meal of truth, so we may gorge on justice. Lady Love Dies. What is the third seal? A blood lock that is coded to the council members. To get through it, you either need council blood in your body or a sample to trick the lock. Yuri has already given us a confession. He said he took Yate through the seals. Yuri already has a death sentence for his part in the second seal and Dananyate is already dead. Do you believe there is more going on here? Did someone else go through the seal? Yes. Witness. Yes, someone else went through the seal. It wasn't witness, it was Lydia. But we have a confession. Lydia and Sam breached the seals. Is that the whole truth? What about witness? I mean, Lydia and Sam did that too. So, no. That is the only truth. The bloodlock was bypassed with a sample of Kafka's memory blood.
I don't like this.
Doom Jazz caught Sam snooping around in his clinic. He discovered that a sample of council blood had been taken. That blood was Kafka memories. Sam has a secret whiskey distillery in the dead zone. I found a medical refrigeration unit there. Inside was a blood vial with a scratched off label. Oh, I forgot about that. Whoops. The only letter I can make out is K, presumably for Kafka.
Like
Kafka
this.
memory logged into the bloodlock 2 days ago without the rest of the council. Sam managed to track the bloodlock and breach the seal. A truth is revealed, a truth is known, a truth proves...
Find Sam guilty.
We already have a confession of guilt from Yuri. How does Sam and Lydia figure into
That's
this?
it.
Sam and Lydia confess that they didn't go through last night. They entered the penthouse several days ago. If they're about witnesses' plot, do you believe they're involved with the same plot? No, I believe there are two competing conspiracies. Yes, witnesses one and Carmelina's one. Very well.
The court finds Yuri and Deinonigate guilty. The truth is known.
Okay, that's fair. Yuri gets another sentence. Lady Love dies. Wait, yeah. Dude, that was ruthless. Everybody is gonna die. The only people that are gonna walk away from this are me, because I'm untouchable. Judge, because Judge is untouchable. One Last Kiss, because she's already a ghost. And probably Dr. Doom Jazz, because I haven't got anything on him. But everybody else is fucked. Who breached the fourth holy seal? The fourth holy seal requires godliness to get through. I need to find out how someone tricked the seal. The fourth holy seal lies deep within the dense fog of abstruse memories this island has to offer. Lady Love dies. What is the fourth holy seal? It requires godliness to pass through. Godliness? How did the council pass through it?
I have a bad feeling.
Montserrat owned a piece of Crying Grudge's flesh and a pendant. That would allow him to open the seal. This means that the council can only enter with Montserrat. Yuri has already given us a confession. He said he took Dananyate through the seals. Yuri has a death sentence for his part in the second seal, and Dananyate is already dead. Yes, there is more going on.
Crime cannot hide.
Someone else went through the seal. Lydia and Sam, yeah. I mean, yeah, that's the only truth.
Me.
I discovered a safe in Sam's bar containing a lump of strange flesh. This was god flesh carved from Crying Grudge. A safe containing god flesh. What is going on?
When love dies.
Sammy has a secure safe in the storeroom of his bar. I cracked the code and found god flesh. I'm harried by this revelation.
And the truth are not the same.
Sam told me that the god flesh he had in his safe would be stored for witness, who said was for the good of the Syndicate. Sam claims to not know what it was given, what it was when he was given it. Oh my god, I can't English today again.
I have a bad feeling about
I went to see
this.
Crying Grudge. He told me that witness carved a lump of his flesh off. A god was defiled? What is this
The
heresy?
investigator is here.
Crying Grudge has some stories to tell. His flesh was used to breach the fourth holy seal. Unthinkable. Sam got through the fourth holy seal, putting him outside the crime scene. Sam? A truth is revealed, a truth is known, a truth
Court
proves...
finds Sam guilty.
Why is Sam doing it? Like, Sam's not really part of it. I mean, Sam did it for witness, right? We already have a confession of guilt from Yuri. How does Sam and Lydia figure into this?
Fact or a truth?
Sam and Lydia confess they didn't go through last night, they entered the penthouse several days ago. Do you believe they're... No, they're not involved in the same plot. Yuri already confessed to taking Dananyate through the seals.
The court finds Yuri and Deinonigate. The truth is known.
My god, that's those three again. But the masterminds are Witness and Carmelita. These guys are just pawns. Dananyate and Yuri are pawns for... Carmelina, and Sam and Lydia are pawns for Witness. So, they're the two that really need it. I mean, everybody's guilty, but come on. The mystery of the dead killer demon. Here we go. Witnesses' involvement again. Demonic invasions occur on most islands, and the marshals hunt the demons down. What the hell is one doing inside the council penthouse? Lady Love dies. You have a case file about a killer demon inside the penthouse. The truth in play grows bizarre like an old tree grows gnarled. A killer demon? What killer demon?
Like this.
I found a dead killer demon inside the council penthouse. There aren't supposed to be any demons on the island. A killer demon in the council penthouse. What was it doing there? It has the blood of several council members on its claws. It was involved in the murder of the council. It appears that it burst out of a hidden security crate and attacked the council. How did it die? Montserrat shot it during the murder. There was a Fukata bullet that came out of Montserrat's gun in the killer demon's head.
Paradise feels wrong.
Anything to do with your cargo, Lydia? Black security crate.
That's it.
Yep. That's it. It really contained a killer demon? Looks like it.
Is this a fact?
That makes witness
or a
guilty.
truth?
Working in the light of the gods makes me guilty of nothing. You need to prove any accusations in court. He's right, Love Dies. The dark deduction of the dead demon's destruction is for another case file. The truth about where it came from must be dragged from the swamp of mystery first. I love the way Judge talks. Alright, Judge, let's, witness.
When love dies, all that remains are the facts.
The righteous man transgressed. Witnesses the origin of the killer demon. Laughable. I'm a holy man, not a sinner.
That's it.
I found the killer demon along with a demonic containment crate in the penthouse. A demonic containment crate. It is some kind of incarceration device that imprisons a demon with holy restraints. There are bindings and manacles all over the covered in holy wards. These restrained the killer demon and kept it contained. Why? It was likely placed there ahead of time as a means to kill the council.
Show me your truth.
Alright, here we go. We got a lot to work with. There's a secret demonology lab hidden within the dead zone. The lock on it is coded to Witness's blood vial. That is an old panic room. I never used it for demonology. Someone else has planted that evidence.
Test me.
That lab has the same crates as the one in the penthouse. During the extermination 10 years ago, Witness managed to capture a killer demon and contain it. A heretical accusation. How could I have done
I
that?
have a bad feeling about
There's a
this.
tunnel running from Sam's Bar to the dead zone. Witness has been using it to access the dead zone. Seen by who? A sinner that would besmirch the name of a holy man?
Show me your truth.
Is this a fact?
Carmelita confessed to me that Witness maintained a secret demonology lab on the island in an abandoned bunker. Lies, lies, lies. This is a persecution of the
Show me
holy.
your truth.
When love dies, all that remains are the facts.
Last night at midnight, Witness made a phone call to an unknown number. That number matches the number on a receiver attached to the demonic containment crate inside the
I
penthouse.
don't like this.
The receiver was designed to open the crate when it received a call. This would let the killer demon out, presumably to attack the council. A ridiculous accusation. Why would I want to release a killer demon? Demons are abominations.
Time cannot hide.
Why not explain how the phone number you dialed matches the receiver? I can't explain a lie fabricated by a sinner. Can you prove this accusation? I verified the data by using Witness's personal phone and a comms tower. He made the call and the receiver picked up, unlocking the demonic containment crate.
Show
Lies.
me your truth.
When love dies, all that remains are the facts.
We have the testimony of Lydia and Sam. People who face the death sentence and have nothing to lose. They can say whatever they want. There is no consequence when you stand over the precipice of execution. He's right, investigator.
Show me your truth.
I have nothing to present. I've considered your truth. Ruminated on... Yeah. What do you say? The truth proves...
The court finds witness to the end guilty.
How could you not? The evidence for this one is overwhelming. You've overseen so many wonderful islands. Why turn your back on us now?
I am innocent in the eyes of the gods.
Such is the burden of a martyr. You may think of me as a sinner, but I work for a holy purpose.
Endless heresy on this island.
You have all strayed from the path, and the gods weep.
The facts and the truth.
I hope they weep for you as well. What was the play here? The killer demon was placed in the penthouse as a remote weapon. The security crate was hidden in the room. When the killer demon was released, it attacked everyone in the room on sight. Sounds risky. I don't know if it was meant to kill all of the council. Just the presence of the killer demon would be enough to scare the council. A dreadful truth. You dead. Who's next? How many more case files have we got to go through? The only other one that might get to walk away from this could be Henry. Don't know about that one though. The crime to end all crimes. Last night the council were murdered as they birthed the next island through meditation. Was it a power play or killing for kicks? Who did it and why? So I don't know whether the killer demon finished them off or Danonyate finished them off, or both of them, because they both attacked. They both killed people. The crime to end all crimes. The murder in the night. The paradise killer. Who killed the council? The truth is aged like a fine whiskey. How does a whiskey on this island taste? Pour us a glass of truth so we may sip upon a vintage blend of justice. I want to know who held the knife. If a killer was set up by a mastermind, we will deal with that later. I want to know who gripped a knife of murder in their palm of guilt. Danonyate, killer demon. Yuri has testified that Henry was set up as a scapegoat. Will this change your truth? Show us the ultimate truth. Yeah, Danonyate. He definitely is the one that held the knife, because he's holding a knife.
Paradise feels wrong.
Danonyate is the paradise
Show
killer.
me your truth.
Before he killed himself, Danonyate told me he killed the council. He was given the mission by his mother, Carmelina. She engineered a killer. His room was bare besides knife combat training
This
equipment.
is nonsense.
These trials are over. This is a big lie. No, it isn't. Danonyate confessed everything.
Show me your truth.
Crime is
I found a knife covered in the council blood on Danonyate's corpse. The lacerations match his blade. All of the wounds on the victim are clean. The victims were sliced apart with fatal wounds. Danonyate moved quickly and cleanly. The penthouse is covered in blood. He hit major arteries, disemboweled victims, and carved his way through the room. The council were coming out of mediation. He struck them when they could barely fight back.
Show me your truth.
Crime is repulsive.
Danonyate's blood is at the scene. He was shot by Montserrat and left blood splatter in the penthouse. This proves that he got through the seals. Leader Montserrat shot him, presumably in self-defense. Danonyate attacked as the council mediation finished. Montserrat was attacked, but as he was, he fired his gun, wounding Danonyate. Montserrat was growing paranoid. One of the manifestations of this seems to be carrying a weapon. I believe Leader Montserrat was the most awake, while the others were still coming around from their meditation. Danonyate got to him, but as he attacked, Montserrat shot. Danonyate fled after the bullet went through him.
Show me your truth.
I have a bad feeling.
We know he breached the fourth holy seal. I'm fairly certain he didn't just turn around and go home after making it to the entrance of the penthouse.
Show me your truth.
Go on then. The secret killer is the truth. A truth is revealed, a truth is known, a truth proves...
Court finds Danonyate guilty.
Unfortunately, he's already dead. So we can't do much about that one. The tendrils of conspiracy snake around us. Starlight has a case file that will help us chop back the tendrils and expose the truth hiding within. Review the evidence investigated. Alright, what do you want me to do now? Carmelina's conspiracy. Review the... I mean, I don't really need to. I know it pretty well. After all the time we've spent learning it all. Can you explain this conspiracy? Can you refine a truth from the awe of crime? I believe that Carmelina initiated a conspiracy to kill the council last night. She created Perfect 25 and wanted to make sure it was hers. Carmelina is being punished for her father's crimes. The Silence family were barred from ever being on the council as part of his punishment. Crimson told me that Carmelina has put in a number of motions to join the council that have all been denied. She's a genius architect that has helped the Syndicate birth a potentially perfect island. Does she feel she deserves a seat on the council?
Paradise feels...
She knows the 25th island will be perfect. Is she worried she won't get credit for it? Witness testified that he is worried that Carmelina has changed. Maybe she expects more reward for her craft.
The facts and the truth are not...
Carmelina had a secret child, Danonyate. She kept him hidden in trans-dimensional corridors that she built with her skills as the architect. We get so much evidence on her, it's unreal. Danonyate's father was Ai's Kiwami. The council blood from his father would allow Danonyate to breach the bloodlock on the third holy seal.
Crime is repulsive.
Carmelina presumably learned that Henry had been fathered illegitimately by Ai's and had been kept a secret. That means she could get a secret child as well.
Crime cannot hide.
When I found Yacht, he told me his mission had been to kill the council. He had a knife slick with the blood of the council members. He completed his mission. Yacht would bear the new Syndicate, dying for Carmelina's sins.
Paradise feels...
Carmelina took a lump of flesh from the god Crying Grudge to get through the fourth seal. She fused this to Yach's body.
I have a bad feeling.
Yuri said he took Yacht through the seals.
The fact
Yuri
is-
confessed to being recruited by Carmelina.
Crime is repulsive.
Yuri is guilty of going through the second seal. It just keeps stacking up. I believe Yuri helped Henry obtain forbidden books on demonology.
When love
If
dies,
Henry became possessed by a demon, it would initiate the end of the island and allow Carmelina's plan to be put into play.
don't like this.
Henry's possession called for an exorcism. Carmelina wanted Henry to kill Grace bloodlines to give him a prior history of murder. When he didn't step up, Carmelina intervened and killed Grace herself.
I have a bad feeling about
A demonically possessed citizen would be the perfect
this.
tool.
Crime is repulsive.
Carmelina's plan was achieved by using her transdimensional corridors.
I don't.
Her
like
alibi
this.
looked perfect, but she knew Witness would leave the room when he got a call. Do you have anything to say, Architect?
It's cowardly to
You people would have nothing if it weren't for me.
dare you.
All these islands that you drifted along on, all of your tragic little lives, all given to you by
I
me.
am the leader.
I facilitate the Syndicate. I craft your homes. I have never been rewarded for my work, never been on the council, always living off to the side. Not even Perfect 25 got me the recognition I deserve. I don't expect the world, just some kind of reward to show what I did was worth it. Was this worth it?
This is nonsense.
It would have been. You shouldn't have been called down. I crafted a perfect life.
Crime cannot hide.
How'd you know you'd be made leader during the crisis?
Craft is its own reward.
That's the irony. I didn't. I didn't expect justice incarnate to reverse the law and make me leader. So what was the play on the next island?
What?
When the chips are down, every one of the Syndicate is a coward and a sycophant. You all want little bits of power for your little lives to carry on ticking
No
by.
evidence.
The next council would be scared, all seniority would be gone, and I would be the one that crafted Perfect 25. I would make sure I had the throne.
This is nonsense.
My father was a victim, but treated like a criminal. He was executed by a coward. You people never appreciate what others do for you.
Paradise feels wrong.
The plan failed. The truth is known. You arrogantly believed everyone would believe Henry, a citizen, was capable of breaching the holy seals and murdering the council. Justice is immune to arrogance. A hideous, heinous truth, a vile truth. Architect, you have been found guilty of conspiring to kill the council. Your punishment is death. Got her. Dude, no one's gonna survive this. The Onyxian claws of conspiracy tear the flesh of this island. I can feel the dreadful shadow of this conspiracy looming over us. Can you explain this conspiracy? Review the evidence, investigator. Oh, this is a witnesses conspiracy. Alright, let's do it. The second conspiracy.
When love dies,
I believe that Witness initiated a conspiracy to kill the council last night. Witness has become a fanatic. He has radicalized himself as a devoted servant of the gods. He believes the Syndicate has strayed from the holy mission, and I believe he wanted to put the fear of God in us.
test
Montserrat was devolving into paranoia and was becoming a dictator. Witness has repeatedly voiced his opposition to Montserrat's plans for the next island. Witness took matters into his own hands.
got it.
Carmelita told me about Witness becoming rebellious against Montserrat's plans. Witness openly rejected Montserrat's plans to wipe certain events from history and tighten his grip over Syndicate members.
Crime.
Witness has become obsessed with the idea of cleansing tide of demons, like the ancient Great Flood. He wants the Syndicate to be forced to start again.
Paradise feels wrong.
Witness helped Henry escape last night by directing psychic death screams at Henry's cell to agitate him. When Akiko opened the cell door, Henry would have the adrenaline needed to overcome his inhibitors.
Don't test me.
Henry is possessed by a demon. If Witness wanted a demon-related attack, Henry is a perfect weapon.
Is this a fact?
The key to Witness's plan was planting a killer demon inside the council penthouse. That demon would kill the council, and he'd get away with it. Witness made a call at midnight to a demonic containment crate that had been hidden in the penthouse, unlocking it remotely and allowing it to start its attack. Witness had been experimenting in demonology in a secret bunker within the Dead Zone. He imprisoned the killer demon and later weaponized it. Yes, he did. Sam has a secret tunnel running from his bar to the Dead Zone. Witness used that to subvert the security on the Dead Zone and get in. Witness recruited Lydia and Sam into his conspiracy by promising to let them leave the Syndicate on the next island. Two ex-assassins are perfect tools. Indeed. Witness got the demon containment crate in the council building by using Lydia. She rappelled down from the roof of the penthouse and took it through the maintenance crate.
Is this a fact?
Crimson admitted that Witness had been using her to get the key to the second seal from KHX, allowing him to get through the seal.
Is this a fact?
Sam went through the third seal using the blood of Kafka memory several days before the crime.
Got it.
For the fourth seal, Witness took Godflesh from Crying Grudge to bypass the barrier.
When love dies.
Lydia and Sam worked together to get the demonic crate through the seals and into the penthouse a few days before the murder. The plan isn't foolproof, there were too many variables. Pinning your hopes on a wild killer demon and believing it wouldn't be traced back to you was foolish. No doubt the intention was a scare tactic more than anything else. Put the fear of the gods into the council to enact change. You used the killer demon as the messenger of angry gods to reshape the Syndicate. The plan didn't have to be perfect to get what you wanted. All you needed was a catalyst for change. On a day of horrible truths, this is one of the worst. Why, Witness? I'm surrounded by sin and heresy. You're all focused on the islands and your own little ambitions. What about the gods? What about our holy mission? All but one of the pyramids sit empty, and we have existed for millennia. We are an embarrassment to the gods. The Syndicate needed rebuilding,
Just me.
and you would be the one to do it? The who is irrelevant, more important is why and how. Re-establish the priority in our faith, resume our holy mission, bathe in the radiance of our gods. I must die a martyr. I really tried to do the work of our astral lords. I wasn't enough though, the sin on this island was too great. I hope heaven is everything you want it to be. Witness to the end. You are found guilty of conspiring to kill the council. The punishment is death. Another one bites the dust. I mean, he was already guilty for other shit, so whatever. The Parlor of Justice has played host to the truths of the investigator. Were the truths as expected? Did esoteric knowledge reveal the truth, or did it remain hidden in mystery? The investigator will become executioner and will execute justice. Oh, okay, Akiko's gonna survive. I mean, she did do stuff too, but we didn't really talk about it. Grey Marshal Akiko 14. The verdict is... Nice. Architect Carmelina. The verdict is... Execute. The murder of Grace Bloodlines and Carmelina's conspiracy. Crimson Acid. The verdict is... Execute? Oh my god. I'm sorry, Crimson. I liked you too. KHX is missing. It's 2 down. Dr. Doomjazz. He should be free. Release. The accused Henry Division. The verdict is... Release. Nice. The Fairy Woman, Lydia Daybreak. Oh, you done. The verdict is... Execute. Who killed the Holy Seal Marshals? The second Holy Seal. Sam Daybreak. The verdict is... Oh, yep. Come on, he's already a skeleton. What's a bullet gonna do? Witness to the end. The verdict is... You have a lot of convictions. It's an elegant pose to die in, I guess. You're trying to be a martyr, I guess, so makes sense. Yuri Knight. Another one goes down. He's got 4 convictions. Hey, you shot him right in the book. The Unforgiving Spectre, One Last Kiss. The verdict is... You can't kill her anyway, she's a ghost, you twat. The Hidden Killer, done on Yacht. The verdict is... We can't execute him, he's already dead. The Bizarre Killer Demon. The verdict is... What? This is release. Release. The Killer Demon killed the council. What helped? No crimes. What the fuck is going on? He's dead anyway, he's been shot in the head. You've proven that Henry had nothing to do with the crime to end all crimes. He was nothing more than a pawn in a dreadful game of murder and secrecy. You've earned the title of Grand Investigator. Your weapon is unlocked. On the next island you will reform the Paradise Psycho Unit. Island 24 is about to die. Island 25 waits for us. What kind of island will it be? Are you happy with your truths? Did you get the convictions you wanted? You entered into a battle with the facts, the truths and suspects. Did you emerge victorious? The courtroom could only allow so many truths to emerge from their hiding places. Are there more to hunt? If you believe that things are not as they seem, there is still a way to punish the guilty. Grand Investigator Lady Love Dies, I'll leave you to execute justice at your discretion. Punish those that you deem guilty. Execution or exile are very viable punishments. You may also let them go free. Please work for the best interest of Perfect 25. Thank you, Judge. It will be my honor to execute justice. When you're ready to wave goodbye to the Island 24, do it from the rearview mirror of Lydia's car. The car will take you through Paradise Gates into Perfect 25. Use it at your discretion. Justice has been served. Those of you which have not been found guilty of destroying Paradise may leave and wrap up your business before we move to Perfect 25. Grand Marshal, please take Henry back to his cell. Marshals will clear away the executed. They will not be remembered. They will not be honoured. That was brutal, man. She completed the job. Was there more to do? The investigator always trusted her heart. She would decide if Paradise had been saved. We're on Perfect 25, so it must have been saved. Saved isn't a binary state. Solving a crime doesn't mean the world is fixed. That's scary. It is. I hope she knew what she was doing. I'm sure she did. This is Lady Love Dice we're talking about. Can I have my gun now? Can I blast things? Paradise is indebted to you. No matter what truth you made, you believed in Paradise. I hope that we'll never have to work together again. I hope that crime can be eradicated and Paradise can be perfect. That is an unrealistic dream. Crime infects every society. You're right, the Syndicate's way of governing is flawed. It always will be. I look forward to working with you again. Truth will always need an investigator and a judge. When you're finished executing justice, please move to the next island. Can I go talk to the people that are still alive? There are some people left, right? Some, yeah. Alright. Let's go, talk to everybody that's left. Shall we? Might as well. Maybe Akiko can actually, like, not be such a dick now. She managed to survive. She should be grateful. You know? Crap. Alright, I'm gonna save. And then I'll bring you back once we get to some of the people that we need to talk to.
Getting saved.
Alright, Doom Jazz, what do you got? You sunk your boat. Always do, Love Dies. Send the old girl off at the end of an island. Time to move on, fresh start, embrace the future. You looking forward to the future, Love Dies? The sun will come up on a new island. The warm light dancing on the ocean, the start of something new. Come to play doctors and nurses one last time before the end of the island? I'll see you on the next island. I have a new yacht that needs christening, Love Dies. I'll keep that in mind. I'm not gonna execute. I mean, I could. I can't believe I'm allowed to execute or whatever him. He's not guilty of anything. Well, look at that boat go. The only thing he's even remotely guilty of is not fixing his door and being a bit incompetent. Did you try using the jet ski? Don't answer that. I really don't care. I managed to get it to the top of the pyramid and back. I'm not sure I could do that again though. Laters. Stupid. I want to go to the pyramid. Talk to Crying Grudge. I'm sure Crying Grudge is going to be stoked about the whole thing. Next person to talk to. Let's go to the Desolation Cell. Wait. Wait. No answer. I guess I'm going to have to walk everywhere. Oh yeah, because Lydia's dead. Whoops. I can't fast travel because I killed Lydia. Anyway. Well, it's nice to know the two other survivors are both together here on the desolation cell, so we can kill two birds with one stone at least. I'm back. You still hate me, Akiko? You were wrong about Henry. All I know is what I saw happen then, Rachito. You happy now? The crime still happened. The Syndicate is still in tatters. What's next for the Marshals? We make sure this can never happen again. Don't worry, Nana Rachito. We don't need your help. Now, why have you come to see me? I'll see you on the next island. Watch your back, Nana Rachito. This is quite a fucking show. I'm amazed I'm still here. You were scapegoated. I was just doing my job. I appreciate it. It's the first time someone stood up for me. I spent my entire life adrift. The world happened around me. I moved between currents. Nothing I did was ever good enough. Nothing ever worked. No one wanted me. You believe in the truth? Thank you. You can't leave this island. I'm just a shit-munching citizen. There are a load more for you to abduct for the next island, right? I got a demon in me. Can't have that on your precious new island, can you? Goodbye, Henry.
Of course.
What fucking ever. If I kill you, can I free him? I mean, you've got skeletons in your closet still. You know? I could get rid of her, and then you could like run. I could sneak into the next island. Go on. Oh, I feel bad leaving him here to die like this. She must have known about Witness's plot. Right? She switched the two marshals because she liked them with two prisoners to be killed by Henry when he got free. She knew Henry was going to get free, which was Witness's plot. I'm sorry, Grand Marshal Akiko.
It's time for justice. Crime is repulsive.
I know you were involved, but I couldn't prove it.
Going to execute
I'm authorized to execute justice however I see
Do you
fit.
want to die?
I feel better now. Let's go. You know, I really wish that I hadn't had Crimson killed, though. I'm gonna miss her. I guess Doom Jazz is anyone who's gonna be on the next island. I guess we'll take the car and get the hell out of here. I don't know if... I guess I didn't do the trials right. Otherwise, Akiko would have got hers too. Because she's definitely guilty of something. She knew about Witness's plot. Because she preempted it. She knew what was going to happen. And she knew... Yeah, she's got finger in a lot of pies. Don't like it. Let's get the hell out of here. Where's Lydia's car? Almost want to do the trials again just to see if I can convict her this time. Oh well, I think all the ones that deserved it got it, and then some. Man, movement's so awesome now. Feels great. No Lydia to drive. We're gonna have to learn to drive, I guess. With Lydia gone, I guess I need to drive out of here. Is it time to go? Time to get out of here. Closing Island Sequence 24 applications. Ready for Island Sequence 25. Perfect 25 awaits. A new island, a new council, the Syndicate has been changed forever. Facts and truth, truth and facts. Paradise needs saving. Was it worth it? Was it saved? I breathed life back into paradise. Time for Perfect 25. I'm gonna miss Love Dies. We could have had something special. Nothing brings people together like the impending obliteration of a pocket of reality. Still, at least the case of the Paradise Killer got her out of exile. Wonder if her truths were right. I guess I'll never know. I hope Perfect 25 was worth it. Obviously, I hope they all die in a fire, but for their sakes, I hope they enjoy it. I've only known humans for a short amount of time, but they all seem to be idiots that only work for themselves. I'm sure they'll fuck it up nicely. Anyway, time to watch reality die. Shinji's legit my favorite character. He's so cool. Man, that was a great game. It's definitely one of my favorite games of the year so far, if not my most favorite game of the year. That was incredible. Very cool. I wonder how many other ways that can play out at the end. I hope you guys enjoyed it as much as I did. It blew me away. It blew me away. I'm going to leave this one here. I'll let the credits roll as usual. But I'll be back if there isn't a post-credit sequence. Till then, I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging out with me, and I'll see you in the next one. I knew there'd be a post-credit sequence. I knew it. So that's how it ended. A weird turn of events. Strangest paradise yet. Is this paradise safe? Of course it isn't. This is the Syndicate we're talking about. Will we need her again? We always will. She's the only one that can save paradise. Their love cannot be defeated.